Employment, regular or irregular. When I find a job, it might be regular or irregular, also called undeclared employment. What's the difference? With a regular job, I get a contract, an official document with an expiry date, which clearly shows my weekly working hours. Without a regular employment contract, my employer won't pay taxes, and I'll miss out on a series of fundamental rights. Sick pay, the right to be paid if I can't work due to illness, compensation if I have an accident at work, unemployment benefit, a payment the government gives me if I lose my job, holiday pay, paid days off which I accumulate every month. But I need to be careful, a contract isn't enough. If I'm asked to work more hours than my contract, or work on my days off, I'm entitled to overtime, extra pay which is added to my basic salary. If I have a regular employment contract, at the end of the month I'll receive a payslip showing the days and hours I've worked, how much I'm paid per hour, or my total monthly wage. My payslip will show the taxes and contributions my employer pays for me. So I check it carefully to see if my contract is being honoured. If I don't have a contract, if my payslip doesn't show all the hours I've worked, or if the money I receive doesn't correspond to my payslip, I can contact a trade union or the Labour Inspectorate for help getting what I'm owed. If I work in farming, I'm entitled to agricultural unemployment benefit, but only if I can prove I've worked a certain number of days. We've talked about employers who don't respect employment contracts, but I might find myself in an even worse situation. Exploitation or severe exploitation. Exploitation is when someone asks for money to find me a job or money to take me to my place of work. It means receiving a very low wage, less than I'm entitled to by law. If I work much longer hours than the law says I can, or my employer makes me live in inhuman or degrading conditions. I'm also being exploited if my employer takes away my documents and forces me to work in exchange for food and accommodation. What can I do? If I think I've been the victim of exploitation or severe exploitation, I can call 800-290-290. I'll be able to talk to a local association which deals with human trafficking and severe exploitation. Or I can contact the Labour Inspectorate or the police directly. I don't have a regular contract, they won't help me. That's not true. In cases of severe exploitation, I'm entitled to a residence permit and protection programs which will give me legal assistance, food and accommodation so I can overcome the situation and regain my independence. I know my rights. #SayNo to exploitation.